Yo, this again playing Madden NFL 25 faction gameplay live stream. Let's get into it. Let's put this back up the cart. All right. All right. We go. Never get duped. This is it now. New Year. Ugh. Oh my God. Man, you know what? All right.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise. Options on the left to edit league settings.
Full game. Oh yeah. Turn up a little bit more. Yeah. Oh man. Oh well. Put a little hot. Come on, motherfucker. Hurry up. Blow it up.
Today.
Thank you.
It's the National Football League. It's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh yeah.
Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And Love established himself as a legitimate franchise quarterback a season ago. And let's not forget, he had to exhibit a lot of patience, waiting for his opportunity to become the man. And once he got that chance, he hit the ground running. The question now from the rest of the league, can he sustain that support?
I'll tell you, this is why I don't like my homie playing on my side, anyways. Not even on my shit. So I got back up. Yeah. It is.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Okay.
Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose.
Yeah.
View your team's save snaps. Quickly review the league's top performers and the.
Okay. Wait. There it is. Yeah, about this. Yeah. That's all I don't like with mom's fucking language save, man. When they over here English. Yeah, they put I'm doing my wrong shit. Mom. Shit. Alright.
Today on EA Sports, it's a special.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Cleveland. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. It didn't take long to share first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talked about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Let's go. Yeah, no, it's Garrett.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get it 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up to make it difficult for the running back.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against it 3rd and 5. Here's Love.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Now, this will be a real
Miles Garrett. Sack your ass.
Defensively, really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and 1.
Yeah, I'm coming, baby.
They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Wheelan to punt. Back deep, Naheem Hines. Let's take it inside his own 40. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. But the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Hail Mary. Come on. Hey.
The first down throw for Winston. Oh, he's going to take a shot away.
No, yes.
Yeah, man, it's caught.
Yes. First down.
Play that time for Cleveland.
Almost fucking had it, man. Yeah, he almost fucking did. Shit.
Sometimes it's right in your hands. Other times you got to play defense and not get away. But at all times, follow the football. And in this case, he hauls it in for a big gain.
Here we go now on first and goal. Chubb will score.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cleveland. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they scored first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. One thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got in the end zone. How does the kickoff unit as they run
next year of
this
it
one away? And they got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling on, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out in that first drive. How did you go here?
Flex on his ass. Show him your guns. Yeah.
Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Shit.
Defensively, he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got him. Ah, you fucker.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
Right.
And it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Hines now on the return. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now.
Hail Mary, baby.
Jameis to throw it. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Yeah, buddy boy. Yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown. Jerry Judy. 69 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. A great start to 20
Mexico is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides.
14 to nothing.
Point good by Hopkins. 14 to 0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Packers offense set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves it with a 2nd and 3. On play action. Love to throw. has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 59 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Winston now to throw on first down. He's got him in, complete. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays giving up. And you know what's all defense is talking about.
Touchdown right now, boy.
Instead, they get hit by 1-2 punch those last couple.
And they'll take it. Browns touchdown. Deontay Foreman taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner. Use a barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive there was spanning 3 plays, and it was finished off by Deontay Foreman on the touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they will send this one away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. To throw, here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Willis will look to throw it. Down his hand, that's Luke Musgrave. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. And he gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Willis wants to pass it again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen. And we got 4 down.
it didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and it stopped them for no gain.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will
They missed that shot.
And that's the risk of a long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These fifth rounders, and to use him as an example, maybe you take a little bit of a flyer on someone, hope you hit goal.
Exactly, because when you get into the fifth round, you're usually not counting on him to become a starter right away. But we've seen so many times, fifth, sixth, seventh, undrafted free agents who come in and make their way, and in a big way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
You have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization, general manager, personnel department, college scouts. It all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Here's 37. This is gets this one across midfield for the first down of 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Again, they turn to forward. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Halftime.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Hail Mary.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hail Mary.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That is incomplete.
You've got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, 2nd and 3rd down, the ball back on.
He's going to try and go deep again.
Yeah, man, she's what?
A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
28.
That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Yeah, they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Willis looks to pass it here. Screen pass, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that.
Really left them almost no room to work after catching the ball. They don't have any moving the book out. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Willis looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
That was great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect them to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns set and ready to go on offense.
All right, man.
They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. No, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, back it up a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They run with 4.
Yeah, boy.
So we're coming over.
No.
And he will take this all the way down
First
to the
down.
Packers 34. 42 yards rushing for him now, just his first 3 carries.
That's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd and short. Sometimes you break that initial wall, you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do. That really is tough to do. One of the things offenses like to do nowadays in practice, they do a lot of working against equal numbers. They'll start putting more and more numbers on defense and just tell the offensive guys, figure it out, learn how to block it. We may see the situation.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They hand off to Ford up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On the ground, it's Ford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, 28 yards. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. 5 plays there on that drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Yeah.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
35
Quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Damn right. Come on.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He finds his man complete. That's Lloyd. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Willis. That's taken in. Down Tavian Wicks. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lloyd. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw Willis. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Willis to throw once more. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Here's second and 10. Willis. Play. That's Lloyd. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Come on.
Willis looking to throw it. Touchdown!
Yeah.
Marshawn Lloyd from a yard out. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
So oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is what he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Now a give, right side. It's 4.
Inside
the 25, 24.
What's the most for that? Basil Brett.
To be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line.
Okay.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark, that was a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. The defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what
Here's the end of the game.
And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was. Well, yeah, it was.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.
Oh, yeah.
When you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now
14.
because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice. I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we